Some of that new money has been spread around, y'all. Couple new Bears inked some new
Yes,
deals.
sir.
Fresh money, we like to talk about it. So, y'all want to talk about it? Keep it locked. Welcome back, everybody, to an all-new episode of CHI-GoBears. As always, it's your boy, John J. And with me, once again, is my dog, D Snow from the Go. What's going on, cuzzo?
Man, what's up out there, Bears fans? Another great day in Beardham County. We just getting excited,
Beardham
man. We are
County.
less than Beardham County. Bear down, baby. Hey, we less than 60 days away from some live football. Man, things are starting to really come together, man. I'm excited, man. How you been doing, Jay?
Good, man. We inching a little bit closer to the season. So my level of happiness is going up and up and up the closer we get. And this Saturday, it's about to go down because the rookies is reporting to training camp. D Snow,
Yeah.
where your hype levels at?
Hey, it's time. Hey, you know how I'm excited because it's one thing to see the kids out there. We're this close to us seeing them hit somebody else. Because they out there practicing against each other. Knock on wood, we haven't had no injuries. Nothing bad has come out of camp. But I hate when we hitting each other. Because you got those ruckuses. You got the fights. We don't want that. We don't want that.
That's
So,
why it's good that we
so
got a couple joint practices this year.
yeah,
Get a chance
yeah,
to smack around the other guys. But
yeah, man.
I'm glad you mentioned that about no injuries. I think we'll start there. That's a good spot to start because we got our first round pick, Colston Loveland, is coming off of an injury. And he hasn't had a chance to be involved in
Yeah,
any of the mini camp stuff. He's been doing his
yeah.
little stuff on the sidelines during the walkthroughs, but he hasn't been out there on the field because he hasn't been cleared. But with training camp coming up, he should be cleared, but we don't know to what level. So I'm thinking he's going to probably start off slow. I think Cole Kmet is probably still going to be that top dog to start off with because Loveland is behind the A-ball. What you think about that, Snow?
I mean, for us to pick that kid that high, I was really hoping and expecting him to be on the field, especially when a lot of us wanted the guy to Penn State. That's the guy we looked at, the guy we were excited about. Now, if he comes out and he's a world beater, then we don't complain. But I mean, that is kind of tough drafting a kid at 10 that was coming off of a surgery, and now they're saying that he might not even be ready. Now, if he goes on to have a Hall of Fame career, is the next Antonio Gates or something, then we won't complain. But right now, on the outside looking in, I don't think it's a good look. I don't want to see that from a guy we just picked at 10. I mean, he hasn't even touched the field for us yet. We already got to worry about him coming back from injury, rehab, and all the things that goes with it.
Yeah. Now, I don't think it's that dire. I do feel you, though. You definitely, when you get something new, you don't want to, wait a minute, it's used already? What the fuck? You don't want to have to deal with that. But I don't think it's as dire. Like I said, I think he's supposed to be cleared. We just don't know how they want to do the ramp up. But yeah, I
Okay.
agree though that you want him to be a part of all of the off-season stuff and be ready for this build up. He's
Yeah.
already behind now if you look at it like that. But he's young. If he pans out, no one will remember.
Fact.
And who knows? He might be ready to go to start a camp, and all of this is moot point. So
Yeah.
I think it's still high hopes for the kid. I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to see how Ben Johnson plays this two tight end lineup. Well, the kid is dynamic, so I get it. He can do a little.
Yeah.
And he's a different type of a player than Cole Kmet. So you got a nice
Yeah.
little pairing that fits well. So I'm super hyped and anxious. I hope the kid will be ready and don't miss out. Yeah, I'm geeked up about it though. And ladies and gentlemen, please get down in those comments. Tell us how you feeling about the kid, and don't forget to drop a like, share this thing, and subscribe. We get busy over here. Not only that, but that like is gonna help this channel out tremendously by putting us in front of more sports fans like yourself, more Bears fans. So help a couple brothers out. You
Yeah,
did.
run us up, man.
Yeah,
Feel me? Come
yeah.
on now.
But the
Cuz of
main
them.
thing, the main thing I want to get into today is man, we got some ink, fresh ink today. Two of our second round picks have inked contracts. Now we've talked
Yeah.
about it a few times. D Snow, it was like a league wide epidemic where
Yeah.
these second round picks they wanted that guaranteed money and they wasn't getting it. So what it looked like from what I've seen so far and a little bit of research that I did, the first two guys have been signed. Because remember last time we talked that it was only two second round picks signed out of 32.
Yeah.
But it looked like those first couple guys got fully guaranteed. So everybody else was holding out like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
guarantee mine. So that was seems like that was the issue with these guys being unsigned. But today is like a domino effect. You start seeing all these rookie signings. They start rolling downhill today. And of
Yeah.
course, like I mentioned, two of our Bears, left tackle Ozzy Trapilo and defensive tackle Shemar Turner. So we still waiting on Luther Burden. He's the odd man out. But with camp starting this Saturday, or the rookies reporting this Saturday, D Snow, I feel a whole lot better knowing
Yeah.
that there's only one more left to go.
That's right.
I was worried. I was really worried about Trapilo because we did so much talk about Braxton Jones missing time. It would have been a bad look if Trapilo had to miss time too.
Of
You know,
course.
that would have hurt his
Especially when he looking to be projected as our starter. We didn't need that kind of trouble out the gate.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's good that now he gonna be there day one. You know, with the rookies getting there first. Hey, Braxton, you find your seat. I got mine already, you know?
Yes, sir.
So definitely good to see that. But how you feeling? Were you nervous at all or anything like that leading up to this
I wasn't
news?
nervous at all because the one thing I will say is the news and the chatter has been out there. And all we've been hearing is that basically the reason why these contracts weren't being signed is because the agents have been saying, hey, look, we want more guaranteed money for these kids. They don't get as much years as the first round pick. So if they're not gonna get the same amount of years, let's at least pay these guys and let's guarantee the money. Because
Yeah.
these second round picks are panning out. You got to go about, what have you done for me lately? Second round picks. Hey, like you said, you don't like getting rid of them. Hey,
Nah,
hey,
that's
during the
gold.
drive, boy, that's
It's
all you kept saying.
gold
I
in
don't
them
want to
there
let go of my second
hills.
round picks. I'll give up anything for second round picks. Them second round picks are gold in the NFL. So I like what's going on. I'm happy for the players themselves because they deserve to be guaranteed. We see them, they run guys in and out of the league like it's nothing. Some of these guys last maybe 2, 3, 5 years max,
Uh
and then they
oh,
just throw
did
them
we
to the
lose you?
side. So that guaranteed money really matters when you out there
But
risking your
yeah,
body
I
every day.
definitely
But
there you
I'm
go.
excited to
Okay.
see these guys get signed. This way they can, be fully invested in this, not, the chatter in the locker room or in training camp. But now we just got to get the big boy signed, and then we all ready to go.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And I hope that Luther Burden gets signed. It's funny because, a guy that we talk about a lot, Ben Devine, he had put out a tweet this morning and I almost had got upset when I saw the tweet. He was like, yeah, expect Turner and Trapillo to get out of the way quickly, but Luther Burden might take a little longer. And I was like, wait a minute, why are you just gonna call him out? Something about he gonna be the one that's gonna be the problem. And before I know it, two guys signed and he's the last one left standing. So
Yeah.
hey. But I don't know what Luther Burden is trying to get. Hopefully negotiations are going good. I would love to hear news tomorrow, the
Yeah.
day before they come in and report that he's there, or even Saturday morning when they show up, he's signing his contract and running out to practice. Hopefully that's the case. I don't want to have to deal with no holdouts, especially from a second rounder.
That's right.
And you don't want to fall behind. How much
Hey,
we talked
another
about this
projected maybe starter.
that might be a starting slot. And we've talked time and time again about how hard it's going to be to make this roster as a wide receiver. Now, I don't
Now,
think he's
can
going
they
to have
hit the
any
field even
trouble.
though the contract's not signed? Okay, so you can't touch the field till the contract signed. I didn't know that. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Mini camp, yes. Training camp, no.
But I guess I can understand that because you get hurt, then they can be like, ha ha, oh well, we're not paying you. And I can see the NFL pulling some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
But I
hurt, man.
mean,
Sorry about that.
that and then also it's just that technically you're not a player until you're under contract.
Of course, of
So
course. Just like
just
any
is
job.
what it is. Yeah. You're a liability. We can't hire you out there. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully the kid shows up because I don't want to see him miss out. He's already missed the entire mini camp. Obviously, he did what, the first couple workouts, and then he missed a bunch of those camp practices. So
Yeah.
he's already a little bit behind, and he's probably the most. Bless you. He's probably the rookie that we got the highest expectations for, the most
Yeah.
dynamic out of him. So we want to see him out there. And side note, I don't know if you watched those YouTube videos that the Bears put out to meet the rookies. They've done one so far on Colston Loveland, Luther Burden, and Shemar Turner, I believe. They usually do one for each one of the players. They come out one a day. And I remember after the draft, one of the things that people knocked Luther Burden on, people always want to find something. Oh, he don't look that happy. He don't have the love for the game, this, that, and other. But that Meet the Rookie showed a different side. And once he got that phone call, he just fell into his old man arms and just bawled out. It started bawling. So that's real love. That's not,
Yeah.
you ain't faking that. So I
Yeah.
think that helps kill that narrative. So I'm glad. Now I just want to see the kids sign, and let's get out here and ball out for real. Bear the F down. You did? But yeah, definitely really excited about these young rookies and just the potential. So excited about Trapilo because he's got a shot to get this left tackle job. But before we move on, I don't want to spend too much time on because everybody and their mama talking about these contracts. But before we move on, and you got anything else that you want to mention about these contracts? Anything else that stood out to you?
Oh no,
Or
just happy
worries
that it's
about
done.
Luther?
The money looks good, guaranteed. Hey, I'm a happy player. I'm a happy fan, not a happy player. I wish I was getting one of them contracts,
Nah,
but yeah.
for real. So we're moving on, and we ain't gonna take much time. Just a quick little in and out for y'all today. But last thing I want to get into, we talked about the last episode about Ryan Poles getting his new contract extension, which we mentioned before. We Ryan Poles fans, so we all behind that extension.
Yeah.
But one thing we didn't get a chance to mention that me and you talked about yesterday actually was just how good this man is at getting these contracts out of the way early before they get astronomical. And shout out to you, something that you brought to my attention is just how valuable the Jalen Johnson contract is looking right now. They signed Jalen Johnson, what was it, 4 years, 76? And now, Sauce Gardner just got 4 years, 130?
Yeah,
It got crazy
that's
fast.
correct. And trust me, Jalen is sitting there looking at his phone like, what? That man just got 60 million more than me, or 50 million, 40 million more than me. Like, that's 40 million is 40 million.
That's crazy. And so now with that deal, and I forgot I had the number sitting right in front of me, but it pushed Jalen Johnson down to I think he's still in the top 10 as far as cornerback contracts, but I want to say 8 or 9 or it pushed him down a lot. And his average, I think, is like 18, 19 million a year now. That looks like a steal because I don't think there are 5 cornerbacks better than Jalen Johnson.
Yeah. It's true.
And I know you call me a homer. Maybe that might be the case. Maybe that's a biased opinion. Y'all get down in the comments if I'm wrong on that. But Jalen Johnson's contract is looking like an extreme value, and that's another notch, another feather in the cap for Ryan Poles. Like he jumped in, did that. Same thing for DJ Moore. Contract is looking like a steal. Garrett Wilson just got a bag, 30 a year. And hey, I don't think he's
dude's
shown
making
that
30 and
he's
40
earned
million like
that
it ain't
yet.
nothing in the league right now.
So we got some steals out here. So shout out to Ryan Poles. Not only is he making big moves, but he's making big value moves that'll allow you to keep the party going. So I appreciate that. And Jalen Johnson, I think I'm expecting, barring injury, I'm expecting another third straight Pro Bowl for him. This is a superstar cornerback, and where these contracts looking right now, it seems like we got him for pennies on the dollar. So
yeah.
Shout out to Ryan Poles, man.
Hey, and what I always talk about, man, cornerback is like the most, I think, one of the highest paid positions in the league right now. Cornerbacks are getting that money. So for I
It's
got to
up there.
be of that level of greatness and have him at that number. Yeah, he might not be the happiest seeing these other guys get paid, but the only way you can have a good team is you got to spread that money around. If you go get that 30, 40 million, then that means somebody not getting paid. I mean, they
Mm-hmm.
just gave the Pittsburgh Steelers just gave TJ Watt a lot of bread. Somebody not getting no money.
What was it like? 3 year, 123.
Hey,
Insane.
yeah, just the same thing they did in Cleveland. They like, okay, we'll pay him, but then what? How we supposed,
Uh,
So I'm excited, and I want to say this, man. At this point, my man Ryan Poles, I'm gonna start calling him the weatherman because he can forecast things. I'm gonna start calling him the weatherman because my boy, hey, he makes great moves for the future. You can't knock the things he does. He's not only making decisions for now, he's making decisions for tomorrow. And that's how you run an organization. That's how you keep your job.
absolutely, absolutely. So definitely, Ryan Poles, this one is for you. And these snow Saturday is almost here. So, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to see a lot of us. That's all I'm gonna say. Tis here. Tis
Wrap
here.
it up.
And once again, please, please, please help your boys out. Drop a like, share this thing with every Bears fan you know. Put this on your social media page, whatever you got. Don't put us out there. Help your boys out. You dig?
Show some love.
But D Snow, you got anything else for the peoples before we gonna get up
Got
out of
two
here?
things. One, Chicago Tribune. Don't nobody want to buy no subscription to y'all to come look at the stories, bro. Y'all ain't like
Say
that,
that.
bro. Don't nobody care about the Chicago Tribune. I'm
Say that.
sometimes anyway. So y'all, if y'all gonna have all this good news, quit making us and all these pop-ups and stuff. Like what kind of cracker jack box operation y'all got going over
Man,
there,
for
man?
real. I
Y'all
tried to
don't understand
I
what's going on
I
with the Tribune.
I,
Like y'all
I
supposed to be
tried
like
to
a heralded newspaper. Like y'all been around for ages. I go to y'all website and I feel like I'm on Pornhub.
man, I tried to look up Shemar Turner contract. It said you have reached your article limit. What the fuck? How do I reach an article limit on a newspaper
Like,
site?
bro, ain't nobody paying y'all to read no news, bro.
You have
Nobody.
already
So
failed the
stop it.
assignment.
I cannot
You have
believe that, bro.
failed.
Every time I click on something, it goes. It goes crazy. I'm like, man. So I just want to make sure y'all understand that.
No, I know what it
My
is. I
last
know what it
thing.
is. The Tribune, like, man, look, the Cubs, they didn't put signs up. They didn't got rid of some of these bleacher seats. Man,
They
we
said we
got to
got to get our
recoup some of
money.
this bread back, man. We need some help. Help.
Yeah, they
No,
doing it.
no,
Hey, boy, y'all doing the
no,
most
no,
online.
no. 2-3 article limit, player. Two,
Like,
three
bro,
article
don't
limit.
nobody read the newspaper. No way. Y'all charging people to read articles. What part of the
Mm-hmm.
game is that? But my last thing to these Lions fans that are jumping in the post talking this trash, have that same energy when the season starts. That's all I gotta say. Y'all talking a lot. Y'all feeling yourselves because y'all been having a couple of good seasons,
Keep
but
it
y'all
coming.
lost a lot. Hey, y'all just went through what I would call a divorce because y'all lost not only y'all wife, but y'all lost the wife and she took the kids with her. So right now, you know what I'm saying? Y'all might be biting ankles, but hey, y'all don't want to see us, bro. So yeah, y'all keep that energy when the season starts. And I love the comments, man. Keep running us up.
Yeah.
Keep talking stuff. We love talking back, man. We're enjoying it for real, for real.
Absolutely. When I see trash talk, I got a smile on my face. So keep it
Yes,
coming. We
sir.
invite all NFC North fans,
Yes, sir.
Minnesota Vikings, Green Bay Packers, Detroit
Y'all
Lions.
know how we do it in the
Man,
black and blue division.
we're gonna give you some friendly back and forth, and we're gonna have a good time. It's all love, ain't no hate, So
Yes,
y'all want to come
sir.
here and trash talk? We'll chop it up with you. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yes, sir.
I get real petty in the morning, so come on with it. So yeah, shout out to y'all. I definitely love that. And
Yes, sir.
shout out to Dame Time. He got him a bag today. I don't know. Hey, I guess it proves that he don't want to chase the ring culture, which he's talked about many times. So he stood on that. But hey, shout out to him going back to Portland.
And my last
Small
thing
mark.
too, hey, shout out to that McGillis dude that did the ESPYS last night. He killed it. That dude,
Oh, he been everywhere.
man, his
I've been
jokes were
seeing that highlight
over.
everywhere.
He was low, high. He didn't care. And that's what comedy needs to be, man. You shouldn't be afraid to say comedy is comedy. We should be having fun. But yeah, man, I'm excited, man. A couple of weeks and y'all gonna be seeing us a lot, man. It's gonna go down, man. I can't believe it's almost August. It's crazy. We right
Man,
there. We're 2 weeks away.
it's been a long time coming. I've been
Yes,
waiting.
sirski.
It's finally here. It's finally here. It's like Christmas morning.
Yes, sir.
But ladies and gentlemen, as always, from us here at CHI-GoBears, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And as always, bear down Chicago, and we'll holler.
Go Cubs.
Oh, that's PCA right
Hammer.
there. I shout out real quick. I watched that All-Star game, that MLB All-Star game. I know he's supposed to rap, but hey, this is extra credit for y'all that's still sticking around. But that All-Star game, MLB All-Star game. Now, I hadn't watched the last couple seasons of the All-Star game, rather, but I did not know they go to home run derby style if it's tied at 9.
Wow.
Is
When did they
that
start?
new? I think maybe that was new.
Fell
But did you
asleep.
see
That's
it?
what.
They was tied up. They
Wow.
was tied up at 9 because the NL was up the whole game, but AL
I
tied it
love
up.
that. F going extra innings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they went to
That's
a derby
smart.
style, and Kyle
See,
Schwarber won it for the NL.
and that's why baseball is getting so much love for this. I missed the end. I did not know that because everybody was saying this was the best All-Star game in years.
It
They sped the
was.
game up. They found ways to make it fun and get everybody, because everybody wants to see the long ball. That's what we're here for. So I love that, man.
Yeah, I
I'm about
tuned
to go
in
back and
because I
watch the
wanted
highlights
to
on
show
YouTube. I got to
some
catch that.
love for PCA and Kyle Tucker. And
Yes,
yeah, I was
sir.
pleasantly surprised. I don't blame you for falling asleep though. That game was on late as hell.
Hey, brother, got to work early, man.
Man, I dragged myself into work that next morning. I had
Hey, I
some
already did
coffee. I
that
was
enough with
good, and that
basketball
crash
season.
was epic.
Right. I'm trying to catch up from basketball season doing that crap all the time.
Oh yeah, but yeah. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate y'all.
Catch y'all
Bear
on the next
down.
one, man.
Peace.